My name is Dan Souza. I play Frank.
I'm Curran Olson, and I play Dana Roberts.
Jackson Fryer, and I play the lion.
Molly Ronan, and I'm playing the lamb.
We both play statues. We don't actually have names. One of us is statue one.
I'm Anna Michael, and
Yeah,
I play
you're
one of the statues. And this is Zarina, and she plays another one of the statues. Remember?
Backstage antics at the Laramie Project. And that moment when Jackson and I did an impromptu scene from Romeo and Juliet, it was great. That was really good.
The people, that's not a memory, but all the people I meet, I just love them all so very much.
In Pygmalion, I played Henry Higgins, the British and high-class vocal teacher trying to teach Eliza Doolittle, how to speak. It's Pygmalion. It's a classic play. And I remember it was just me and Anna Michael most of the times for rehearsal, and it was just like, it was great to have that like one-on-one, and that was when we first became friends.
Your face. Every day.
Seeing Sarah's beautiful face. That's hard. I can't pick one.
Well, now the camera has to see my face.
Okay, I like that.
That's the moneymaker.
That would be my favorite stage memory.
This is my favorite stage memory.
This
right
is really
now.
my favorite. But I like warm-up games. We don't get to play those enough.
Oh, yeah.
And I just really like buddy. Like kumcha, is that what it's called? Is it kumcha?
No, it's
I call
called
it buddy. It's a little cultish chant.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you get to do fun stuff and you get to go on a stage. Oh, and we have the best acronym ever because stage stands for something, and it's also you go on a stage and tons of people get to look at you, and that's always fun. And people applaud you a lot, which is also always fun.
I think you should join stage because it's a really good opportunity to meet. If you're an underclassman, it's a good opportunity to meet a lot of nice upperclassmen. There are a lot of people that I wouldn't have met if I hadn't joined the stage, and they're all really awesome people, and awesome people just do stage, so that's why.
Because acting's fun.
Family, first and foremost. I know everyone's name in stage. It's definitely like a team.
I think that it is really a family, and also I've had a lot of role models in stage, and they're probably a lot of the reasons I've Sturgis or gotten through Sturgis is because of the people I've met. And
Because it's fun. It's like the best experience ever, and you get to meet a lot of new people who you
I
never
love
would have met
stage.
before. And it's fun. You
It's
get
fun.
to be yourself. And
Everybody seemed really a lot more experienced than I was because I had never been in any sort of theater thing at all. I'd never taken a theater class. I'd never been in a production. And everybody seemed, and I was just a little nervous because everybody else was a theater kid and I had no idea what I was doing.
My first opinion seems I really want to show that I'm a good actor and prove myself or whatever. But then I realized it's not really about that. Stage isn't really about that. It's about everyone just working together. So it's my first opinion about it was wrong, and it proved me wrong. So that showed why I like it so much.
It made me realize that acting is actually a thing that I can do.
I feel like I'm a lot more of an outgoing person, and I'm certainly a lot louder than I used to be.
Just all the people you meet change you. So and every role you play kind of changes you. So I'm just so thankful for that. And I think I'm better now because of stage. Because I'm so great. I'm so the best because of it.
And I remember I walked into my first stage rehearsal almost my third day of school, and it was the first thing I noticed was I can be weird here, I can do what I want, and I can be kooky, and people will be like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. So that was the biggest thing for that stage did for me. It was allowed me to be me. And
It definitely has changed me. Not only have I gotten to know some really awesome people, but I think I've become a little bit more confident in the ways that my first show, Carson Corners, I was terrified that I was portraying my character incorrectly. I almost started crying one day after rehearsal, and it was really bad. But I've gotten past that, and
I'm a lot more confident in my decisions.
Going to college for theater, which so that's relevant.
That's a big step.
Thank you, Mr. Fryer.
Jackson.
Jackson. Bye.
Stage because Sarah's in it.
Yeah, she's basically stage.
She's basically stage.